Hey, I'm Bill Marion outside the Krispy Kreme here in Chattanooga, and this is A Nose for Life. I like this. So Carolyn and I are gonna go see the Black Panther tonight. We're pretty excited. I didn't actually roll out the red carpet and go opening night to the Black Panther. I wish we could have. We were actually busy, we couldn't do that. But from what I understand, it's like an amazing movie and everybody loves it. It's one of those movies that's like, oh my goodness, the greatest movie this year. So who knows, we're kind of excited. A few of my close friends and family, they say, Bill, you talk about the weather too much. But I love the weather. I love weather. I just love weather. I love studying weather. It's fun. So I don't mean to talk about the weather so much, but yeah, but then again, I do. You know, this may be the warmest February I can remember. I remember a January being kind of like this, but not like this. This is like late March weather, even for our region here in southeastern Tennessee. It's crazy warm. Like, I'm in shorts and a t-shirt and the sun's going down and there's no sign of it cooling off. Fruit tree is like totally bloomed out. Like it's ready to go for the year. I mean, it's blooms all over. This thing's beautiful. The thing is though, one hard freeze between now and April and this thing's done for this year. You know, I mean, you get the leaves, but the fruit's gone. I mean, it's just one of those things where when you have unseasonably warm Februarys, those kind of things happen. But you know what? It's beautiful. I mean, I'll give it that. It's absolutely beautiful. Everything's budding, everything's blooming, and the pollen count is like up here. It's like a February evening. It's 6:05 in the evening and the wind is down because it's that warm. And like, I'm still warm. It's just, it's insane. Our blueberry bushes are blooming big time. So what does that mean if a heavy frost comes? Well, if we don't cover them up, if a heavy frost or light snow between now and April, it's more than possible. Weather can change on a dime, you know, one good cold front and you have no blueberries. But what I am gonna do is take advantage of this warm weather and gonna start hiking this coming week. And I'm really excited about that. Gonna put in a full week of hiking and release some cool videos because this is the time of year you get ready for the big summer hikes. I'm hoping to hike LeConte this year. Somebody in the comment section of one of my videos about Kate's Cove recently. By the way, I love it when you guys comment. Thank you so much for commenting and getting involved with our community. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy our videos. They were talking about how great the hike was there at Mount LeConte, and so that sounds awesome. Like, I'm dying to do that. And you apparently can get like a cabin. You can hike up from what I understand and then have a cabin like waiting on you. That's really cool. So I'm looking forward to that. I gotta head back over to Smith Mountain too. Love Smith Mountain in East Tennessee. It's gonna be I'm gonna take advantage of this because for the next 2 weeks, according to the weather, this is pretty much what we're looking at. So when Carolyn and I go to the movies, we actually go across town to East Ridge to the Imax over there. We like that particular multiplex or whatever best. It's more comfortable. And they have this new thing, it's new to us anyway, where you actually pick your seats before we go. We kind of like that too, because then you know what seats you're getting before you even get there. Kind of takes, shut up car, shut up. So we have to drive it across town. And one of the first Krispy Kremes that was opened up is over there as well. And if you go back and watch my earlier videos from like last year, I've lost like 40 pounds. So I have to like stay clear of Krispy Kreme, but like once a month or something, like as a special treat. However, we went to Pigeon Forge. You can actually watch the video that we did while we were in Pigeon Forge. If you click on this link right here, it's kind of a cool little video. And then from there, you can link to some of our other Smoky Mountain videos. It's a lot of fun. But there's a Krispy Kreme factory place there too. And what we noticed is that the donuts there in Pigeon Forge taste different than the Krispy Kreme donuts do here in Chattanooga. The ones here in Chattanooga are better. We can't figure out why. If you've noticed any kind of discrepancy in the Krispy Kreme chain, let me know in the comments because it's kind of crazy. We don't understand why they would taste so different. The one in Pigeon Forge, they weren't that good, but yet we had to wait like an hour to get them, and there was probably 1,000 people crammed into or around the Krispy Kreme store. It was weird. Chattanooga's a beautiful town. Choo choo. I don't know what that was. UFO. No, it's not. It's just an airplane. Chattanooga, city of love. Carolyn and I always watch movies at the IMAX. In fact, we seldom go to the movies unless we go see an IMAX. I have a few friends that I go to the movies with, and they're not big IMAX fans, so maybe if I go to the movies with them, we don't do the IMAX. Or some people, like I have family members that get sick in IMAX because of the big screen or IMAX 3D. But Carol and I, we won't go to the movies unless it's showing on the IMAX. I figure if you're going to go to the movies and spend the money, go and see something that is amazing. And I would say that this is a great movie to see on IMAX. Awesome. As far as the storyline's concerned, it's hard to blow me away on special effects these days. It's hard for me to be really impressed. I mean, look, we can make it look like anything. They brought Carrie Fisher back to life in Rogue One. Remember, I mean, she was young, and I mean, I know a lot of people was kind of grossed out by that. I thought it was amazing, but once you're at that level, when you can do that with CGI, you're right there, right? We're right on the precipice of walking into a completely different society that's like all CGI. So I'm not really impressed with special effects anymore. I don't think a lot of people are. A good story in today's movies, yes, I'm very impressed with a good story, because again, that seems to be harder to come by in Hollywood these days than special effects. Krispy Kreme didn't actually originate in Chattanooga. I used to think that it did. It actually originated in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. However, the sign, the idea that when the sign turns red, that it's turned on, that the donuts are fresh, that did originate here in Chattanooga. I'll put a link in the description. But this Krispy Kreme is probably one of the best Krispy Kremes in the nation. I think everybody agrees on that. And it's near our theater here in Chattanooga, so it's always tempting for me, like after the movie, to come here. Black Panther is a great story. It's fun. I'm not saying that it's a brand new kind of story. I'm saying it's the same old story. It's a hero cycle that we've heard 1,000 times, but it's told really well, and I enjoyed it. So like Krispy Kreme donuts are like sunshine. They're like fashion sunshine. But I'm not gonna do it today. Today I'm gonna be strong.
On the door, baby.
We had Chinese food earlier, and that like wasted all my calories I can have for the day and probably for the next month. I don't think I can eat again for 30 days. I don't think. I'm not sure. Marvel movies have us all in the habit of staying till the last second for the end credit scene. It's addicting. I could look all this up on YouTube, but you know, I'm gonna sit here all the way to the end credits. It's a good movie though. We really enjoyed it. Very original, standalone kind of Marvel film. I enjoyed it. The credits are really good. I like the font in the credits. Nice font, nice spacing of all the credits. Very good, very good. So Black Panther has either already made $500 million or it's like on its way to making $500 million, which is crazy good money, especially right now with how bad movies have been. I mean, let's just be honest. Movies have been terrible for the past year. I mean, and everybody's talking about it. Even The Last Jedi was not that good. I mean, I gave it an okay review. By the way, you can watch that review if you click over here somewhere. Last Jedi was okay. It was watchable, but mostly because of nostalgia, and that's really about it. The new direction are pretty bad. I think everybody kind of agrees it was kind of a meh movie. The Black Panther was amazing. It was shocking of how great it was. You don't have to be a big Marvel fan to enjoy the movie. You don't have to have seen any of the Marvel movies ever to enjoy the Black Panther. It was absolutely amazing. It's not for me, it's for the kids. I'm thinking about the kids in this situation. It's for the kids. It's for the kids. Just gonna drink the milk, not gonna eat the donuts. Probably not gonna eat the donuts. Probably. Okay, I'm probably gonna eat some donuts. Maybe. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to justify the calories. That's why I'm gonna go hiking tomorrow. That's it. That's how I'm gonna justify it. It's like hypnotism. The light hits your eyes and it just sucks you into the parking lot. You just can't resist. There should be laws against this. I'm a simple man, don't wanna... But it's so good. The Krispy Kreme at East Brainerd here in Chattanooga is the best Krispy Kreme on the planet. I want to understand that, Krispy Kreme people. Give everybody at the Krispy Kreme in Chattanooga a raise. Triple their money because this is the best Krispy Kreme. I mean, the Pigeon Forge one, there were, I don't know, I'm not kidding, 1,000 people there. I said that earlier in the video. Probably 1,000 people there loving on some Krispy Kreme. Coming out, this one guy came out, he was like singing and jolly. He had 3 boxes of Krispy Kremes, and you could just tell. He was like, this is why I come to Pigeon Forge. Not for the attractions, but for Krispy Kreme. You could just tell he was happy. And I'm like, dude, you need to come to the Krispy Kreme Haven in Chattanooga. It is the best store. I don't know why they taste different, but if you know why they taste different in Pigeon Forge than they do here in the great area of Chattanooga, let me know in the comments, because I'm telling you, this is the best Krispy Kreme ever.